sure. Well, first, let's get a name and
Yeah, Riley Mercer, goaltender.
All right. Well, Ryan, tell me, Michael Simpson, we came in earlier. He said he's done a little bit of video on some of the shooters of your guys. I'm sure you guys have kind of looked at who the shooters are on the Knights and maybe some of their tendencies as a goalie as well.
Yeah, obviously I think it's important to look at the other team and the opponent. Our coaches do a great job of doing that for us and preparing us for the games coming forward. So obviously a few of their players and their tendencies, guys to look out for, little things they may do, what they look at doing more often than others. So it's always nice to prepare, but the important part is obviously what you do. I think that's the most important. Make sure I'm the goalie that I believe I am and have shown in the past to be. So it's important for me to prepare myself and be ready.
How exciting is it to get London right out of the gate, right? I mean, I don't know if they're the favorite, but some people might think they are. How exciting is that to get them right out of the gate?
Yeah, I think any games in this tournament is fun. I don't think the team you're playing against is always the exciting thing, but it'll be nice to play against London. I think Moose and Sagan are all up there on that level, same as us too. So I think it'll be a very great tournament coming in with the 3 different leagues and almost. You're not always going to see the same thing every night, so it's nice, different from playing in your own league when you're playing teams a couple times. So it'll be nice to see these teams once and hopefully twice too.
How much have you heard about them or followed them or know their guys, or what do you know about London too much?
Yeah, not too much. Obviously what the coaches have shown us in the pre-scouts, but myself, I kind of just focus on my game. I kind of stay away from even personal stats or other guys' stats. I kind of just stick to practice time and focus on what I do on the ice, and I don't look into the other teams or stats side of it too much. Yeah, I feel real excited. I feel similar to what I did during the playoffs. Obviously you're just playing hockey. You play hockey because you enjoy it and you love it. So it's the same here. It's another game, another tournament. Another opportunity to go out there and try to be your best. So definitely looking forward and excited for tomorrow.
Do you realize where you're at? I mean, it's a big stage, a lot of distractions around the ice. Are you able to stay in the moment?
Yeah, obviously when you look at it like that, it is a big tournament. You are the last 4 teams in the Canadian Junior Hockey League playing, so that's definitely exciting, and every team wants to be here. But on the other hand, you're just continuing your season. Like I think at the beginning of the season, this is where we seen ourselves. So I think just that preparation, we're just continuing to play hockey, and it's bringing us as far as we've gotten.
So just tell me about a week. Pretty much, you've been done. London's been done a week. You've each had time to kind of dissect each other. How much film have you watched, and what do you know about these London Knights?
Well, certainly a lot of film. I mean, obviously we took a few days to celebrate wins. I think I said it yesterday in the press conference. It's important to celebrate. The Gilles Courteau Trophy is such a great accomplishment for our city, for our hockey club. So after a few days, we closed the books on that, and we really got into deep diving on the London Knights, the Saginaw Spirit, and the Moose Jaw Warriors. So the beauty of all hands on deck with all our coaching staff, sort of sharing the load here. But I feel that we have a lot of information on all of our opponents. But at the same time, it's important to keep it on us and do the things that we do well, and have that consistency.
What do you? Obviously, you've looked at film. The Knights have a dozen drafted players. Obviously, a juggernaut of a team. What have you seen when you've looked at them?
Is that 12? It is.
I don't know. I lost track probably. At some
no,
point. There's a lot.
At any point you get into the Memorial Cup, and I was fortunate enough to live it in 2019 as an assistant coach with the Halifax Mooseheads. Anytime you get to this stage, you're playing 3 other really high-end hockey clubs. As far as individuals, the Cowans and all those guys, we know them well, and we know what to expect. It's a great hockey club.
Yeah, it's a strange tournament, Dale Henderson. Usually in your own league, you watch the guys play in minor midget, and you scout them, and you draft them, and then you play against them. It's fine. Here it's like almost like a minor hockey tournament where you show up and you're like, well, whoever the other team is on the other side, that's what's going to happen.
I have the luxury of being from Ottawa, so I have seen and heard about some of these guys since they were younger. So, but you know what? It's one of those things where you can't. you want to prepare. You don't want to over prepare. You want to coach. You don't want to over coach. You want to be able to prepare your team the same way you did for all 68 games and then playoffs, and make sure that you're ready at doing the right things and playing the right way. How Drummondville knows how to play, and that's the most important out of it.
And lastly, what should Knights fans know about Drummondville?
Fast-paced hockey club. We're a high-compete team, and we're excited to play London right off the get-go. And we understand that they're certainly a favorite to win this tournament. So we're excited to compete against them on Saturday.
Perfect. Good. Perfect. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.